Yes, Elysium, the world of the first episode of the Fate of Atlantis DLC, is beautiful and nothing we have seen before in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The Fields of Elysium, the first episode of this story arc, releases on April 23rd and is included in the Season Pass or will be available separately as well. And I was already able to play this DLC at Ubisoft, so in this video I will show you some never seen before gameplay without spoiling anything from the story, so don't worry about that. I will show you an awesome new mount that you can get though, the new enemies, and just some tips on how to get the most out of your adventure through this underworld. So of course, a like on the video would be super appreciated, and let's go. As always, I want to make a quick note that I'm doing a giveaway for the upcoming Lawgiver pack. Follow the link in the pinned comment for a chance to win, and be sure you are subscribed to the channel as well before you enter. And who knows, maybe you win this pack when it releases. One of the coolest things about this DLC is that we can earn new epic gear and weapons. I will go in depth on the new legendary armor set and legendary weapons and the enhanced abilities in a separate video that will be up really soon. But in the footage you will see in this video, you mostly see me wear epic gear that you can get by looting chests in this new world or defeating the stronger Colossi enemies. Those enemies are basically statues, but when you start a conflict nearby or interact with some objects that causes the control of the region to go down, then they will come to life and start to attack you. So it's way smarter to attack them first yourself, because when they're still a statue you can still do an assassinate or use the rush assassinate ability against them. So then you start to fight with an insane advantage, or maybe already kill them before they can do anything back. And I would totally suggest that you do not skip these enemies, because they have a high chance of dropping this amazing new epic or blue gear. So the items are comparable to the stuff that we already have in the main game, but then they have these awesome ISU touches, making them completely stand out from the regular gear. So they will have the familiar perks, just like any other item, but they do unlock this new visual look for you in the visual customization window. So while playing through this DLC, you will unlock a ton of awesome looking ISU items that you can equip or just show over the gear that you are currently wearing. And there seem to be a ton of different variations, and I very likely don't have all of them at the time of this recording. And yes, there are also amazing new looks for the different weapon categories. Like, look at this amazing sword or this heavy bladed axe. The staff looks amazing as well. I looted this as a blue item, but it doesn't matter because it still gives you this awesome new look. And yes, the glowing mace from Origins is now also usable in Odyssey. So I think right now there's only one new epic look per weapon, but there are way more gear variants. So totally, if you found some awesome ones that I did not show here in the video yet, totally send them over to my Twitter at JorRaptor or my Instagram JorRaptor, or via the input at JorRaptor email address that you see right here on the screen. I want to make a video highlighting all the looks from the new epic and blue gear, so all the input is totally welcome. So yes, the first episode of the Fate of Atlantis is already way more substantial compared to the Legacy of the First Blade in terms of gear. But we can also get a completely new mount in this DLC called Orpheus, and I hope I pronounced that right, pulled from Hades' chariot. And what is interesting, and I will not spoil the quest of course, but you have to pick the mount up first, and then it looks completely different compared to when you get it after you completed the quest. Like, the tail is way crazier, the hoofs, the eyes, but when you then get the mount yourself from the quest, with the black shadow effects turned down by quite a lot. So now it basically looks like the black unicorn, but without a horn. When I saw this horse for the first time, I was like, this looks freaking amazing, but then when I got it, it was kind of anticlimactic. So I hope that this is just not supposed to happen, and that it will actually make it so that you get to ride the horse that you also used in the quest, because I think that you agree, right, that one looked way cooler. So yes, new epic gear and blue gear to collect, a new mount, enhanced abilities and legendary items that I will go way more in depth on in a future video. They're all really nice additions, but the real star of this first episode is the world. In terms of looks though, like, it's really breathtaking to look over this new area from one of the big rock formations. You travel to each village in the sky by using the teleporters. I wish there were no load times when you entered them, but that is sadly not the case. Overall, traveling through this region can take a lot of time for sure. There's a lot of water with not a lot of boats nearby, and just overall the mountainy terrain makes it pretty hard to go from point A to point B. So another really useful tip would be to always go and get the viewpoints whenever you are near them, because it makes traveling way easier. The chances are namely really high that you have to return to the area area you just came from, and having to ride all the way back to the teleporter, then load, and then go to the objective, it can take some unnecessary time. Elysium is pretty big as well. I would say overall that this first episode from the Fate of Atlantis is easily twice, maybe 3 times the size of a Legacy of the First Blade episode in terms of playtime as well. And just like in the main game, you will have to lower the control in each region by destroying specific things and killing certain enemies. It's all slightly different than what we're used to, okay, aside from the resource crates that are the same and you still have to burn. No, but we now also have the torches of Hypnos that we have to shoot to create this blast that will then stun the enemies in the area and will lower the control of Persephone in that region. And you have to lower the control in all the regions, so that would be another tip. Totally go and complete all the different forts that you come across, like leave no objectives uncleared, kill all the captains as well, the special leaders, now called overseers. All the different missions have you go to these forts in the new region, so when you're there, why not immediately complete it, otherwise you have to go back anyways. There are also these marble maiden tributes, statues of Persephone that are well protected, but that you will have to destroy as well. Doing this will also reward you with an extra ability point, so that of course always comes in handy. But yeah, let's talk about these enemies that don't only look different, but will fight you with multiple special attacks as well. Expect lightning coming out of the sky, spirits that will explode, and also ways to make their weapon longer so they can hit you more easily. It's really cool to finally fight different enemies that have some more unpredictable attacks. Even though the overall structure of the forts and this whole DLC is not that different from the main game, the combat is a nice change of pace. I do miss the sort of shadow though from the Curse of the Pharaohs from Origins, like roaming bosses that would randomly appear in the world, because right now the world will feel pretty empty when you're going to your next objective, because there are only enemies at the question mark locations and not just randomly roaming the world. And what's of course a better way to show you the enemies than to actually fight them. So we're going up to one of the marbles to start already the fight. So we see one Colossi over there, so I think that if I just stealth kill all these opponents, then the Colossi will not appear. But like I already said, you do want that. You want them to appear because they do drop that epic loot. Let's just start with killing this guy. We got the big guy over there with the shield. I'm level 56 because I'm playing on a Ubisoft build here, like I already said. Let's start with a really cool new version of the Bull Rush. The Ares Bull Rush. So that's a cool new version. Let's see what this guy got. Ooh, we got the laser beam. And we got another Colossi there in the back. Oh, let's do our overpower ability. No, yeah. I wanted the crits. I'm playing a similar build than I'm playing like on my real save. Ooh, he's doing the teleport, so they can teleport as well. But he was burning. Was that it? Are they all down? Where's the big guy? Did I kill him with my Bull Rush of Ares? Okay, that was pretty insane. And now we want to destroy this marble statue. Let's just fight this person to see some of the new abilities. Yeah, what do you got? Okay, can sort of laser beam out of the sky. Boom, dead. Let's see what this guy can do. Okay, just a regular stab. Not much. Not that impressed. Oh. Ooh, he wanted to do something else. So yeah, a ton of Colossi. I can't stealth attack him. I mean, if I cause a scene here, he will like appear. So I can better just do it like this and already start. And because of my crit, I almost have him down like in one go. But if you have way more assassin damage, then you should be able to take them out like instantly. Let's do the Bull Rush, or Ares Bull Rush again. Laser beam. See, that Colossi dropped an epic item, so we're going to pick that up so you can see that I'm actually looting a new bow that also has the nice ISU things. We see a nice teleport there, a beam. Ooh, damn it. Let's do another. I will go way more in depth on the abilities soon, but this is the new slow time version that actually lets the time slow down. Whoa, we got a lot of beams there. But if you shoot headshots, then it actually is way longer. So you want to just focus on headshots. Oh, we got a spirit running our way. Boom. Some nice area of effect there. Oh, yeah. I'm not scared of you. So, oh, I'm using dead arrows. Let's try and get this person actually on the ground. Because that's another thing that you... Ooh! Did you see that? Sort of rock smash there. Okay, we're going... Ooh, no. Okay, maybe we can try with the other guy. Let's do the Ares bull rush again. Not a lot of damage. Okay. So now he made his weapon weird. See? Now his range is way longer than normal. So what we want to do is actually make sure this guy's knocked out. And what you can do is not recruit them, but liberate them. And then you use the Staff of Hermes to put them in your army. You actually have to do that in every region as well. Have like 8 of these, soldiers recruited or liberated. So this gives you a nice taste of what you can expect in the Fields of Elysium, first episode of the Fate of Atlantis. Again, out April 23rd. Can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Again, send me your epic gear that you collected. I want to have a video with all the cool epic gear that everyone collected. Because again, there should be a ton. I don't think that I've collected them all, so want to showcase them all. Send them over to my Twitter at JorRaptor, Instagram JorRaptor, or the input at JorRaptor email address. And then we can find them all together. Subscribe for way more Odyssey content if you haven't already. Again, I will have a video talking about all the new legendary items and the new enhanced abilities up really soon. A like on the video would be super appreciated, and goodbye.